Oh, this looks like fun. We got some really cool pictures. I glanced at them when they were loading up on the screen, but I want to take a look at these pictures with you guys. Hopefully you haven't seen them yet. I'm sure you have. If you guys don't know, the walkingdead.com, they put up galleries of the episodes after they air and then the previous episode after the trailer drops. So let's take a look at the gallery because there's some interesting stuff. I got a sneak peek when I was putting the images up. But here's the first one with Negan in the jail cell. And at first it was a little blurry, but if you take a closer look, he's got a baseball glove. So they gave him at least something so he doesn't completely lose his frickin' mind. And it looks like he's in the middle of a throw, so I would imagine 2 plus 2 equals 12. He's throwing the ball against the wall, and then obviously with his mitt, he's going to headbutt the ball when it comes back to him. So he's got his little bed, and I think that's pretty neat. At least he's got something. I don't know if they take him outside once in a while, but he's got his little kung fu slippers on. He's doing pretty good in that jail, I would imagine. I'd still lose my mind. I would still lose my mind. But it's interesting that they're showing us Negan because obviously his story's got to go somewhere, and the only way his story can go forward is if he gets out. So I'm not really sure how they're going to remix that yet because originally there was a big part that played in him getting out that they kind of remixed to some degree already, so it'll be interesting to see what they got planned. But we have Father Gabriel talking to I don't know who that is, but I could picture them in my head, the girl from Alexandria. As a matter of fact, wasn't she the one getting all fussy with the plants when Michonne, remember that episode? It doesn't matter. He's looking at her like, what, bitch? This, I don't know what this is. Is he giving is he giving Negan like communion or something? What is this, like incense he's burning? I really have no idea. It reminds me of something in like Catholic Church. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to put down in the comment box what the hell he's up to. But clearly he's in there with Negan talking. This probably goes along with this one. He's probably in there talking to Negan, annoying him with that music. But he's got oh, you know what? Now that the story wraps up with Rick, this makes a little more sense. Before in, what was it, All Out War, when Father Gabriel got trapped in there with Negan, they had a moment that was identical to the comic between Rick and Negan. When Father Gabriel and Negan were locked up and surrounded by walkers, there was the exact moment during the Whisperers, that storyline, there was zombies that trapped Negan and Rick together. And it was a pretty cool moment in the comic. It was a really cool moment. And they remixed that early with Gabriel and Negan. And I was wondering why. And I believe maybe Scott Gimple knew ahead of time. Or obviously maybe he did. And he put this in there knowing that he would later remix some of Rick and Negan's scenes with Gabriel and Negan, since Rick isn't in there. So that's making more sense now. I talked about this in a previous video. This image is awesome. I love the atmospheric look with the gothic, cemetery, the fog. This freaking creepy, awesome, epic looking walker. Oh, I love the look of that, man. Oh, that is so cool. And this too, for years I kept saying atmosphere, 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 and they are killing it with what's coming up in the mid-season finale. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to see what he's looking at. This is obviously them surrounded by walkers and some whispers. We caught some of that in the preview, so they're heading to the hilltop. There I go again. They're heading to Hilltop. I don't know why I call it the Hilltop. We have Siddiq and Michonne. Look at my God. It's like love at first sight every time I see her. Just Anyway, this is when they're getting to Hilltop. There's a sneak peek out there with her talking to Diane from Kingdom. And then this is likely Carol saying goodbye to Henry. She's obviously making her way back to the Kingdom. A little sad that she's leaving him. But Daryl's there, and he's got to learn to be a man in this world on his own. So, hey, there's Alden. The guy didn't kill him after all. What else we got here? Yeah, there's Diane, Carol, Henry, and then Alden there. So he didn't get killed after all. This is probably just her prepping to make her return home. Some set images. And would you look at that? Well, that makes sense. Alden is, we got Earl, Alden, and Henry. He's starting to blacksmith. So I guess it's pretty clear now for comic book fans. Henry is definitely taken over Comic Carl's storyline when it comes to the blacksmithing. And it's not a stretch to think he's going to take over the storyline when it comes to the new villain's daughter, Lydia, showing up any episode now. Seeing that he's already getting into the blacksmithing, Lydia can be showing up, geez, by the end of this episode or episode 9 for sure, I would imagine. This just looks like Tara standing around like she always does. And we got Siddiq giving Michonne that look. Hey, baby. You want to come to my tent later? Rick is gone. Next up, we got, hey, there's that Commonwealth. Look at that. Oh, my God. Mind blown. How crazy is that? Yo, they're going to remix it to where Hilltop becomes the Commonwealth. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Imagine if I really thought that, though. But look at that. That's that thing we saw in the trailer. Now, the Commonwealth, I know there's a community coming up in the Walking Dead comic called the Commonwealth. A lot of fans see this in the trailer, and they thought it was a hint for sure. This is the Commonwealth. Whoop-de-whoop, it's set up. No, it's just foreshadowing. It's like a funny little wink and nod. The Commonwealth is like Commonwealth states in the United States, so you'll find Commonwealth signs in states that are Commonwealth, I would imagine. Hence, it says Commonwealth on that banner. Anyway, I was born and raised in a Commonwealth state, and you saw Commonwealth on banners, all over. So, here's Alden holding a box of porn. We got the Hilltop looking proper. Looking proper. I mean, that does look nice. Listen, you're in the middle of the apocalypse, but that looks like a badass. That looks like a badass 4th of July cookout, having fun, friends, family, no distractions, no internet, no Facebook, no. I mean, you're obviously bored a lot of the time too, but there's probably a portion of this living this life that is just entertaining as hell. And I just had to hung up on my artist for the comic. I apologize for his rude interruption. Damn it, James. Damn it, man. No, I should have put the silencer on. That's my fault. Henry, like a loser. Look at this loser eating by himself. Fucking loser. Clearly he's new there, so he feels a little left out. Either that or they decided to take one weird looking picture. He looks like that loser no one wants to sit by. That's funny. I'm sure Enid will come over and there will be like a little bonding thing there, and then he'll have a threesome with Lydia or something. So got Carol here. I don't know, chilling out, just looking hot with her Witcher wig. Wait, is that the same area? All right, so yeah, we got this. Whatever that is, for horses, I would imagine. I think it goes under the saddle, so the saddle doesn't, like, rub the horses. I'm not an expert. I'm just guessing. So Michonne is somewhere over here. Carol's somewhere over here. It's not a stretch to imagine they would be doing some chit-chatting in that vicinity. And then there's Carol's wig here, so she's clearly in the area. How many comments from people thinking I'm serious there? We got Magna and Connie. I can't spot anything in the background that would hint to a storyline, but I would imagine they're putting their things in their new room, their new sleeping quarters. It looks like the Hilltop will take them in after all. Magna's here behind Siddiq and Michonne, so they're probably unpacking and going to all their different quarters. I would imagine they're going to check in on Rosita. Wait, is this The Walking Dead? What happened? Are we at the 100 where they just hire good-looking kids? What is going on? I hope they all die. This is weird. Maybe they're just like... wait, okay. I saw a different picture. I recognize this type of fence here, and then this. So this is at Hilltop. Let me see if there's a... Let me move this. There's another picture. Is this it? Okay, yeah. This is the one I saw. So this is the same balcony area they're sitting with. Okay, that makes sense. You have Henry sitting like a loser by himself, and then you see the Abercrombie and Fitch commercial ad they're shooting here. And then they're around the same age, it would appear, so they're either going to be a conflict with Henry, or they're going to be his new buddies at this place. I would imagine they're going to be in some sort of conflict. The girl throws me off because in the comic there was two guys who were just dicks. They were trailer trash though. These guys don't look like they're trailer trash, but in the comic they were dicks. They got in a fight with Sophia and Carl, and that, like I said though, that jump started the Lydia stuff, and there's definitely a possibility we could see. Nope, that makes sense now. If they're doing a comic remix, these assholes are going to start some shit with Henry. Henry's going to get in a fight. It'll be bad. And then Henry needs to be punished, so he has to go to jail overnight or something because they have these rules at Hilltop. And that will put him in the vicinity of Lydia to get their story going, pulling source material from the comic. I'm a freaking genius. So this is probably... Oh, wait, is that Henry there? It is. He's got his stick with him. So, what are they doing, though? They don't have a good look to him. She looks like she doesn't want to be there. He looks ashamed. And he looks clueless. I would imagine since they're at Hilltop, they're not going to be the ones to break Negan out. For a minute there, I thought they were going to do some sort of remix there, but I guess not if they're at the Hilltop. And that is Henry, isn't it? So, I'm guessing something goes bad, and they're not all going to be friendly, and that goes wrong. Yeah, we got Alnid. We got... Is that Enid? She cut her hair? Who is that? And then Tara sitting down eating. Connie. What else we got? Is that the end of it? I wanted more. We got Connie and Yumiko with her bandage. I wonder how... What is this healing magical bandage? What is it doing? Does she have a cut on her head? She probably does. I'm just forgetting. Anyway, those are images from the coming episode. I think it looks good. I cannot wait. I didn't know we were going to see much of the Hilltop and the, whatchamacallit. I thought we were just going to, the Hilltop and Alexandria. I thought we were just going to see mostly of what's going on with the Whispers. So I really do hope it's a stuffed episode and we have a lot going on. Again, I know a lot of fans are riding on a look at the new villains. I think we're going to get a peek at them. I think we're going to get creepy build-up. However, it might just be at the very end of the episode where we get some type of reveal. It's got to be a big one that leads into the next episode. So between 8 and 9, I would imagine they got to be some pretty big episodes with a pretty big reveal or a big moment or event in both of them. Not just because they are a mid-season finale and a mid-season premiere, but because the way the story fell into place and it's lined up here, thanks to some filler in the previous episode, but I still enjoyed the previous episode. It's looking pretty good. Like, there's a lot popping off right now. You guys put your thoughts and opinions, as always, down in that comment box. I think there's only like another vid or two that we got recorded, some other different stuff, and I got a review of Fortnite figures. I bought something for my daughter. I'm going to review it and put it up on the Ronnie Hayes channel, so keep an eye out for other videos popping up on the channel. If you don't get a notification, just check back in a couple hours. I might have something new. I might not. I don't know. I will. Thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking, so it's your turn to shut the fuck up. I only do the talking. Okay, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Talk in the comments. Love you.